I'm not much of a gym goer. I go maybe once a month. I want to go once a week. I'm feeling a little guilty about it. And I want to get some work in, but I don't want to stay forever. What do I do, Brad?
A lot of people will talk about, just showing up in general, just to put in the work. But you can't really narrow it down that simple because a lot of people, I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people like to do this in between sets. I'm guilty of it at times, but it really depends. But just train smart. Like, I've had some of my best workouts in 30 to 45 minutes versus, being at the gym for 2 hours. So it's pretty simple. Get there, do the work, and let's talk.
Let's talk. Let's cell phone time. Get the moves in.
If it's a distraction, it needs to go.
Are there any tips that you might have for consistency in the gym? Like making sure that you stay on the good narrow path to your goal?
So I've been through a bit of my own emotional states as of late, but the thing is, whether you're feeling like emotionally down or physically down or just like out of it completely, those are some of the days I can tell you in 6 years of training where I've absolutely had my best workouts and even PR'd. So
what's a PR?
Okay, personal record. So
what's a personal record?
It's essentially where you go from, let's say your overhead press is 95 pounds, you go up to 105 on a day that feels good. So that's a PR. You just move up in weight and it stays put, basically.
So if I'm benching 101 pounds and then the next day I'm benching 102 pounds, I just set a PR?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It doesn't matter how big the jump is, it's a PR.
So what you're saying is when you are on your off days, just push through it and get through the work?
Yes, off days are absolutely essential because the reality is if you stay home on off days, like you can't tell your boss that you're not coming in because it's an off day. You probably get fired, and you can't tell that to your landlord either. Same thing in the gym. So even on the off days where you're absolutely not feeling it, like I was very sluggish today, I'm very mellow and relaxed. We still showed up because this son of a gun had to train, and honestly, I'm trying to get my bench back up. When I was depressed, my bench went down dramatically, so it's time to get that back up and bench most days. So on those really south days, they're very important. They can do a lot for you.
So your top tips are put the cell phone away and just get the work done.
Avoid all distractions. The most distraction you should have is getting someone to spot you on a weight you're unsure of. And
so no talk, no cell phone.
Yeah.
And get people to spot you if need be. And don't feel guilty if you don't get too much work done.
Yes.
Just be glad that you showed up.
So when it's an off day, the thing is, it's kind of my philosophy on squatting. When you're squatting, a lot of people hate squatting, so they might look for an excuse to avoid it. Well, I'm the same with arms. I only train arms every once in a while, but they've got to be trained, so you don't want anything lagging. Well, squats are the hardest thing to do. That's why I love them. That's why I train them so much, and they've become a decent strength. So as far as off days go, they're very important because on your good days, they're going to be that much better.
All right. Well, this is Brad Bebee with his fitness tips.
I'm so tired.